Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3.
Count your lucky stars.
It is time to explore a new location.
Aye. All right.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
That's a good question, buddy. I don't know exactly what I am either.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
I can't argue with you.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Don't waste a step.
Too dark to tell.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the god's damned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
The Absolute's taken him then. No question about it.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Come on, we need to talk to Floric.
Guess you need to be a god's damned counselor to get room and board around here. And head out. All this... Gods, what I wouldn't give to be back in the gate. Place like this makes you miss home, eh?
It'll need to.
Go safely.
Alright. We have a vendor. Oh, this is our blacksmith.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Fuck yes, we will.
Sure. Meantime, if you need to stock up, everything I have is available.
I think I already have Infernal Iron. Sword of Life Stealing. Short sword, finesse weapon. How much is that going to cost me? 1,000? I'm buying that right now. Also has a weapon enhancement of 2, which is better than what we got. Missing the 1d8 piercing conditional, but that's only on the first hit. So, yeah. Might even be investigating as to whether we should actually be dual wielding or single wielding. I like the single wielding with no shield, but I don't know if that actually is viable in any way. Uncommon meat. 1 less piercing damage. Okay. Heavy. Pain +2. Might want a slashing. We're not going to buy any armor right now, but... Okay. Take that too. Don't seem to be selling any healing potions. Be sure to sell him my junk. Okay, we're keeping the get to Baldur's Gate thing. Fog cloud, ice. Imagine most of this stuff is basically worth nothing. But every little bit is a little less money I have to spend. Don't have any toolkits. Okay. Balance offer. And let's add another 100 to this. Just to see if this increases how much he likes me. It did.
Shout if you need anything else. Might be you've misplaced it. I'll be here when it turns up again.
Alright. Go to camp right quick. Check our traveler's chest. I would imagine Halcyon wants to talk to us as well. Uh-oh. I can't search this. There we are.
You wish to speak?
Apparently not. I'm guessing he doesn't actually join the party until Moonrise Towers. Alright.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less...
Pleasure. And
Didn't
as for
mean
the
to skip
heat,
that.
I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Find some evil for you to smack
Bring it
there.
on.
I had actually expected her to approve of that statement, but... Okay, this leads back out. There are traps. Don't want to go that way. Hey, it's not listed as stealing. There we go. How long does Cat's Grace last? Until long rest, okay. And I want to equip that new sword. It looks like the only penalty is on my second strike. Yeah, I guess we'll use both these. Yeah, what we've got down here.
I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
I mean, we're heading into Cultist Town with the plan of freeing all the prisoners and killing all the cultists, so I feel that's a promise that we can try to make at least. That was interesting. We will investigate that soonish. It just loops back up here to the beginning. Okay. So.
I can't. As I listen.
Okay, nothing down here.
You look well equipped. Good. You wouldn't believe the state of some of these lads.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. But I won't send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
You need something? Ask Jahira. I'm on duty.
Cellar. Yeah, we're not going to explore down here yet. We will explore it.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Okay. Oh. Climb the vines. I see a book. What if somebody has been reading to somebody through that window there?
Take a stroll, have a drink. Enjoy them while you can.
Quartermaster. There's another vendor.
Yeah.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Oceans. Okay, the trade interface just straight up pays the money. Okay, let's go to barter. Might need to get that for Gale at some point. I don't have a cloak. I think for now I'm just going to take the...
Take care now.
I need to get some more charisma or something. People don't seem to like me very much.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is
Don't be
anyone
shy.
keeping an eye on
Have a
this
gander
children
at the
from-
finest stock.
Maybe not, Mum.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak?
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Premium Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key.
I like
What
keys.
does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Do I have that kind of money? I do.
Yes! That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you. Last Light's best bargains, right here!
Power-shaped key.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye. Not a battle she's likely to put to song. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But... they were toying with us. Making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place, escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
Well, I clicked the button, Jaheira. Well, we just teleported. Okay, Shadowheart's out of... is not in the conversation.
Last Light's best bargains, right here!
Right, me and Karlak seem to be in the conversation, but we don't actually seem to be speaking. Save and load. That throw us into the conversation.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
I'm gonna burn an inspiration to do that again. There we go. I don't feel like Jaheira would poison
You
us.
perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? And you're certain you will continue to resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Say it.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
is to do nothing.
Raphael is here.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Failed the insight roll. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Well, I mean, I have advantage on it.
Didn't ask for your life story, I asked if you could play. What's the next move?
Oh, only DC 10 anyway. And we might fail it anyway.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. To play the game, the vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine.
He is really well acted.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you've taken a lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
I don't think I'm gonna succeed at this, but... Oh. Never mind.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Of course, I still have no intention of actually using the illithid powers unless I absolutely have to.
Ah, you.
Hello,
How are
Barkus.
things? How are things? Well, I've been through worse. I'll soon be off to Moonrise Towers to look for my friend, Wulbrin. I understand you might be headed in that direction as well. Don't threaten me with a good time. My search for Wulbrin has been one quagmire after another, as you know. Still, a friend is a friend, and Wulbrin won't last long in a place as dreadful as the Towers. You wouldn't even know what he looks like. Then again, my track record is, well...
He is a deep gnome.
That's very decent of you. Very decent of you indeed. But I won't stand idle. I've spotted an alchemist's scales, and had already been cooking up a little something that might help against those cultists. I'll get to work on the brilliant retort. You get to work at the towers. Deal?
What's
a
the
new
brilliant
type
retort?
of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. Guaranteed to end any and all arguments or protestations.
I approve of this plan.
Very good. Very good.
Explosions
Very
always
good
help.
indeed. Now, you, off to your heroism, as it were. Some of us are counting on you.
I also like how well he's acted.
Need to find a way forward.
There's a lot of really good acting in this game so far.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Will is getting a lot of inspiration in here. Hello, Maul.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Double 15s. I'll take that.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him. Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. but it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Hey, that's the way I wanted you thinking anyway, kid.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
You have a lot of trouble doing that drinking in the bar.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away! Sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it. Right! He went through 3 bottles before I told him to stop. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight. Yeah. He did save us, after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
I like spell books.
It's for Roland.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sick of talking.
You can go now. Bye-bye.
Oh, nobody in here.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Oh, this looks like a war council.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then. Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing. Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir?
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Together.
Paulson, we have need of you, buddy.
You wish to speak? He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
Wait! Take this letter. It was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but it might help.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Might be worth a gander.
Alright. Flame to obtain information about current activities, powers, and its environs, headed by Kethra, of the region's ancestral form family. Take lodging at West Line Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has been obtained. Note: the region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Saloon, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Elton.
Wonder what he found.
Shadows get darker.
He keeps saying Thaniel's name. He must know more. We need to I don't deserve...
And we'll have to come back for him later, apparently.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
That's the plan.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Okay, let's see what we got upstairs.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone?
Mug of ale, 4 CP. Chopped cheek, 3 SP. Daily special, inquire.
And I think we need a quick save before we talk to her. Okay, she's outside.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
There we go. I don't know if I should use this indoors, but I'm going to use it indoors. Thwack. Why did Shadowheart's turn get skipped? No. They apparently rolled the same, but for some reason Karlach went first. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. We have one level 4 slot. I don't see anything with her spells that will do us any good. If I can inflict wounds. But she missed. Gahira doesn't get surprised.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Yay! What level is she? Level 8. Oh, it's good that we brought Halsin here. He's actually going to do stuff. Okay, my turn. I am badly hurt. Luckily, I bought these. Alright. Can we disarm this guy? Yes. Yes, we can.
No holding back.
I need you to fall back. No.
Making my move.
Level 4. So let's see. Level 4, these will do 2d12. So let's give him 2 pulses and then 1. Or, all 3 on that one. Well done, Will.
Your penance will be paid now.
Okay, Karlach. Need you to do your thing. Okay, can you... Alright, upcast that to level 4.
Take you.
There we go. Do that too. Because we need Isabel to not die, I am pretty sure. Oh, I think I just realized why like we have all this Sharan magic going on, and Kendrick Thorne is a Sharan I guess paladin. But why is none of, or why is Shar supporting Shadowheart through all this? I think Kendrick Thorne has betrayed Shar and joined the Absolute. And I don't know a lot about Shar, but they just double crit her. We're still standing right there. We could kill this thing. I feel like it might be scripted that she gets taken, but this is a much bigger fight than I have time to deal with. So what we are going to do is we are going to load back to our quick save here before we talked to her. And we're going to do this again next week. Because I was actually not prepared for a giant battle, and I'm going to call that a loss. Because I actually don't think we would survive a fight with that many red enemies. I mean, at the very least, I would have taken. At the very least, I would have taken a short rest before we started that. Even though, of course, nobody's really hurt, but yeah.
None.
But
His wits have departed him.
we're gonna call it an episode here, guys. But until next week, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time, and have a good day.